Hey guys, Brendan here from the Shredders team, and today we're going to give you a little overview of the new Maple Acres area. So if you come up past Kings and the Halfpipe, you'll see that there's a new chairlift up here. And so we're just going to get our lighting dialed in, make everything look a little nicer. And yeah, so we're at the top of the park. We have our Maple Park sign over there, which is grindable. And we have a few different routes to take. We have our jump line on the left, rails through the middle, and the village on the right hand side. Just coming down through the main run here, we have the Method Chalet on the right, bunch more rails and hips and volcanoes, and everything comes to a pinch point here, and then it branches back out. And the general theme of the park from here on out is the smaller, more traditional features are going to be on the left, and the bigger, more technical features are going to be on the right. And the whole flow is kind of designed so that you can cross back and forth between lines and kind of find a unique way to ride the park each time you ride it. And then everything kind of converges back again towards the bottom of the lift here. And we got a true top to bottom park. So continuing on uphill, we have the ending of the border cross course and the slopestyle course as well, with this crazy multi-feature at the bottom there, a couple regular jumps in the middle, and then the rail section up top, which has a bunch of transfer options and a few different transition features there too. So it can kind of cater to a bunch of different riding styles, and there's a bunch of different lines to find through there. And then across the way, we have a new backcountry area. So it kind of follows that ridge line and spills down towards the park. We've got some jump lines and a bunch of natural features as well. Then we have the main village area here. We got some stair sets, street features, and a jump line that kind of gaps all the roads throughout the village. And then finally we have this little hike park up top here with a bunch of smaller features. And then we're back up at the top. So we're going to take you through a little top to bottom here. All right, so we're going to start off with the line through the jumps up top. Coming around this corner, we're going to pop a method on the in-run. So this first jump is actually modeled after a famous jump in Whistler called Shack Left. We'll do a back 10 double cork to do it some justice. And then the speed slows right down into this offset roller section. Try to find a line through there. A little dicey, but we'll keep going up and over the volcano. So this whole section up top is kind of a flow section of a bunch of different snow features. And then you got all your rails on the right hand side. We'll come through here and take the right side line for another couple jumps. And then we'll dip into the smaller rails at the bottom of the park. So one more big jump here. Go front 10 double off the toes. Then we're gonna weave out of this line over towards the volcano again for a little redirect here. We'll scrub some speed going into this S rail down flat down. We tried to add a bunch of street-inspired handrails in this plaza section here on the right. But we'll cut over to the smaller rails on the left here. Try to use this hip landing. Little bonk off the rail. And we'll go for a swap here. Then we got this dome-shaped butter pad, a couple transition features, and then bank to mailbox at the bottom. So that's it. That's our top to bottom run on Maple Park, and we'll show you a bit more of the area now. So this is the peak spawn. It's a jump line to the main village area, and it's basically a bunch of road gaps back to back, with park-style takeoffs and powder landings. And then we got some cool side features so you can kind of veer off and find a unique line through the village. Some of those options are pretty obvious, but there are a few kind of hidden transfers in there for you guys to figure out. And we're cruising into the last jump here. Toss up a big method. And that kind of sets you up to have speed for the bottom section of the park here. So here we've got one of the stair set lines through the village, starting it off with this crazy kink rail, with a bunch of transfer options. I would love to hear the how many kinks debate on that one in the comments. We got a flat down bar, and then a more traditional down rail to end it off. So the whole idea behind this course was to kind of break away from that standard model of what a slopestyle course is, where you have rail riding at the top and jump riding at the bottom. We wanted to give riders as much choice as possible to pick whatever style of riding they wanted all the way throughout the course as much as possible. So we do have some more regular jump features in the middle, but up top and at the bottom of the course, we added both rails and some interesting transition features. So if you want to take a line just through the rails up top, you can still make up for it with transition riding at the bottom, and vice versa, to kind of show that well-rounded style of riding. Maple Acres is designed for the riders that prefer that more ultra-realistic style of riding. And we tried to fit in as many different types of features and courses with that style in mind. Whether it's regular park features, border cross tracks, street spots, or backcountry lines, there's something for everyone here. For the backcountry area, we have this main bowl with a few different jump lines and natural features. There's more natural terrain if you follow the ridge line down towards the right, and everything spills back into the park at the bottom. We can't wait to see everyone riding the new area and all the community content that comes with it. Welcome to Maple Acres.